Previously on Steins Gate.
I still remember that Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, flashback, yep.
マユシーはオカリンの人質だからここにいようと思います
Why is that so funny to me? Oh, kidnapping jokes. Yay! Oh, as someone who has been lightly kidnapped once before, that's weird. Hello again, my ninja pals. When we last left off, I rambled for 20 out of 30 minutes and didn't get anywhere. So I'm just gonna hop right into it without even saying too much of a hello because I really need to speed this videos up. So when I first saw it, the subtitle was on the rooftop. But that's not what I was seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the floor of the building, returning the room for Dr. Nakabashi's press conference had been held. It must have been only out of hurry without burning up an atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question. Yeah, so is it a time machine or not? Again, it's not how time machine worked. At least I don't think. But then again, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, no. It might be a time machine. When did that happen?
マユリ、あの人工衛星だが。
びっくりしたね
びっくりしただと。
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん
It certainly didn't make a sound. But I don't think it was kaplow. It was more like a zoom.
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか。
Did that satellite fall out? Yeah.
来たのかな宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな
Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all what with Majority was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち
Then a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern.
ここで何をやっているんだここらは今立ち入り禁止だすぐに出て行きなさい
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say last video.
ごめんなさい
So why did Mayuri get in there? Like, here's the thing. Kyoma went literally time traveling to that position. Like, he was there because he time traveled to that position. How did Mayuri get there? What in this timeline? What explanation did Mayuri had? It's not really a timeline. It's more of a universe thing, isn't it? Well, anyway, how did Kyoma, like, perhaps Mayushii was probably not looking at her, and whoever was in this current version of, I don't know how it works. I need more explanation for that, how it works in Steins Gate, the time travel, I mean.
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官 A と名付けるが、一つ聞きたいことがあるんです。
Officer A.
警官 A って
今ここで数千人の通行人が一瞬で消えたんです。
見ていないいいから早く出て行け
I was clearly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Maki's Kuriso and get him to call an vehicle.
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ
The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radican." But how can you say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman first led us away. We were escorted up to the UPX and released. There are people at the UPX like something police, United Police, fictional, a major office building in Equipar. Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. Actually, there were far more people than the place was packed. Just as Officer A said, Chuodo Ori had been blockaded by the police and nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we head back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabashi's presentation will really happen? I check online for any news. The net is posting about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radican. All of the major stations to Kevin-Tow TV are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was reported. Shodor is still closed off. Akihabara station is jammed with reports and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of dozens of people from Akiba asteroids or nor about Maki's Kurisa's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery.
そうか。そういうことか。
I see, so it's a conspiracy. From the side I sprang my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。警察にすら圧力をかけられるということは、この国の中枢ももはや奴らの手の内にあるということ。なんということだ。
This man is cuckoo bananas crazy.
だが、俺の目はごまかせんぞ。いつか必ず奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
Having come to the satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite Dr. Pepper. From the fridge, it's probably not Dr. Pepper, but barely. The lab has no air conditioning, and ice cool drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは
コーラの方がよくね。
I agree with the Taro, but what does he say?
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
Oh, he actually says Dr. Pepper, doesn't he?
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
It probably has something to do with the laws in Japan being different from America. The trademark laws, I mean, because we definitely cannot say them in America, but...
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
Oh yeah, they definitely are Dr. Pepper, but they are not allowed to say it in America, so they're gonna
こ
translate
の
it to
知的
something else.
飲料の良さがわからない奴は人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。うわっ
It's okay. Cola is better. Step through the curtained waiting in center and you enter the heart of the future Gelbanas development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is prescribing the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and beat him follow me into the development room. And we're gonna see the invention now, right? All of the windows here are weather stripped with intense sweat steam. A hot almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat and lazily dab on the shirt and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off apparently too much of a trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It smells like he could give our generation a bad name. His lab coat pushed from my own pocket money just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
ダル、計画は順調に推移しているか。
計画って何ぞ？
Daru gives me a blanket look. I sign and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than the newer home models.
計画は計画だ。
I think I know what a microwave oven is, but I may not, so let's check. A cooking appliance which hits food by bombarding it with microwaves. Originally called the Radar Range. I did not remember know that. Well, I read this at some point before, but I did not remember that. The microwave was invented when a radar technician accidentally discovered that the electromagnetic waves could warm food. Afterwards, research continued and the consumer appliance version was launched in America in 1947. It emits electromagnetic waves at frequencies of 2.45 GHz. This is a special frequency known as ISM band, which is also used by wireless LAN devices. Consumer grade output is around 500 to 2000 watts, and commercial grade output is around 1500 to 2000 watts. That's a lot of watts. Not really, but kinda.
8号機の調整以外に何があるというのか。
ああ、そのこと。 いきなり計画とか言うから何事かと思った。
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年半ほどになる。
We went through high school together, now we're going through the same university. We shouldn't inseparable. How old are you? Because Mayushii is 16. So she is definitely in high school. This should be 1920 if I understand correctly how high school in Japan is. So they're a fair bit older than Mayushii. And then we're going to say we shouldn't inseparable bond with like prison cellmates. It's only been a member for 2 months though.
高2の時はクラス別でほとんど喋んなかったじゃん。だから実質2年半じゃね？
細かいことはどうでもいい。それほどの付き合いの長さなのだから、いい加減俺の会話についてこられるようになってくれ。
それは無理。
Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those gold scripted conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shut down again.
それで8号機の不調の原因究明は進んだか？
いやまだ。
So for the future gadget laboratory was complete. I am tempted to look. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna look that URL. Oh my god, it's a real website. It is an actual, very real website. And it looks exactly like it does in game. Up to this date. Except there's, well, not exactly the same. There, a difference is I don't know Japanese, so I cannot tell you exactly what the difference is. There's an upgrading for the gadget, but I fear I might see a lot of spoilers if I look too much into this, so I'm gonna close it. I might come back to check it out later at some point. But that's actually super cool though that they actually bought a URL just for this, and it looks this awful. So for the future gadget has completed a total of 80 mentions. As I explained to Alpacam, this live primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Media, led by the organization that rules the war from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what it should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some of our ingenious futuristic gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of science that the greatest inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Was that a tip, things? Yeah. The ability to discover something else valuable when looking for something else. The microvitamin was born through serendipity. Correct. Gadget number 1, the beat particle gun. Gadget number 2, the bamboo. Oh. Could this be our that's a JoJo's reference? Mode snake? Maybe not. Once again, I made a wordless subject by Goemon. That's a diss on anime names, I'm pretty sure. The Asylum Savior, I'm gonna read all of this. I'm just gonna go through all 8 of them first. Gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball. Okay, I'm gonna read the first 7 then. Yikes, okay, I'm gonna waste a lot of time if I start looking into this. You know what, I'll just get to the wiki next time, I promise, and be the first thing I say next episode. Because this is a lot. Okay, just sneak peek. This is very much JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. They just saw the world by accident. I somehow clicked on it, and I know this. Ah, so gordo. They can always see the quest under my, so fix your eyes upon the product of my scientist genius. Anyways, ah, Dio. You thought this was Steinsgate, but it was me, Dio. It is a motherfucking JoJo's reference. I'm sorry the quote was like, I really need to stop swearing. Anyway, our current problem is Future Gadget number 8, the phone wave. Names are yet to change. Phone wave is just a pretty weak name, so I had that name subject to change to the end, and we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayu's idea, not mine. When a Future Gadget is completed, three of us could discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meanings that need explanation to understand. There are things my name is too ridiculous, he just doesn't have passion for words like I do. Maybe it can be worried from more difficult names, she says they don't fit in her head. And so our opinions are getting their always split. But I digress. The phone wave name subject to changes in short a remote control microwave. You will fit into the microwave before you leave, then on your way back you hold the attached phone's elbow, which will be super smart actually. That's legitimately a very neat thing. I'm not sure how many foods you could actually leave in there for a very long time without spoiling. I guess you could put some stuff there though. Could attach the phone to the heating process will add hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago we discovered that the phone wave named subject has second unintended capability. Our probably just ditch major had made it her daily routine to hit some frozen fried chicken by a remote control. So it does work. Okay, so it actually does work. Long story short, she was the first in her beloved juicy chicken number 1 as usual when the expecting happened. And the chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in the macaroni for the chicken. Since then, Daryl and I have been searching for the cause.
マユシがやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど冷凍できたりできなかったりだしバナナを冷凍してみようとしたらさらにへんてこなことになったし
So the problem, and I'm gonna be a little bit of spoilers here. No, I'll put a note on it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who is actually watching this for the first time with me for whatever reason. I don't know why you would, but if you are, I want to be nice to you. And when we tried to freeze the banana, it turned out really weird.
さっぱりわかんね
I just don't get it. Taro, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself up with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can make this happen again.
マユリマユリここにバナナを持て
Banana.
またゲルバナ作るの？
え前から気になってたけどさマユシゲルバナって略さないでくんない
No, they definitely keep calling them Gelbanas. It's
だってね、
very appropriate.
ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。
I take the bananas from Yuri and stick up the whole bunch into the phone with name subject to change.
なんでいつも一房丸ごと入れるの？
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどできんぞ
Cause of plot reasons, Mayushi. If they listen to you, we will actually progress in the plot. And you know we can do this on this channel.
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。おかげでマユシーはちっともバナナが食べられません。
次からは一本ずつ使うことも検討しておこう
But I reput the whole bunch, so I ignore her hungry complaints. The phone weight name subject to change me simple to use. It's a micro with the pump tape on it. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Now where did I put my phone? I check my pants and go pockets. They want me to press it? Or did I not need to press it? Did I just have to click through the messages normally? Okay, no, yeah, they want me to press it, okay. Phone wave. Nah, let's call Debo instead. Or Paris, or Mayuri, or Lukaku. Nope, just phone wave. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
This is the voice of Mayushii. This is guidance. This seems literally programmed to operate the phone wave.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた？
少し黙れマユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。例えば1分ならシャープ60、2分ならシャープ120です。
Entering the command prompt will guide the phone with name to get to change function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120. and then hashtag.
これ普通の温めじゃね？
Yep, crap, I messed up. I may really should have. Let's try again. The time we're going to ignore the guns on 31. Crap, I messed up. Are you not gonna let me? Cover level clumsiness. Okay, I got achievement. Make 10 minutes sense while attempting to set the phone web name suggestion. Oh, okay, this is combined with my previous attempt at playing through this game. So that's nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll input the right number now. I actually truly messed up on that one, I didn't mean to do it. That should do it. This was already a simple mistake on my part, but it's always started the phrasing process. The found weight name suggestion comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆。
何？逆回転？
I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題であり。
I actually have no idea what this means. The rule governing the placement of an atom to the electron's orbit tells of the same energy are filled with each one electron of the same spin before any are filled with a second. Also known as Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. I don't think I understood any of that. Let me read it once more. I don't think I get it.
奮闘の基礎
あるわ。ねえよ。
ないか。
I am not a scientist.
ないね。
そうか。
The three of us wait. I am not smart enough to understand what that means. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayushii takes banana.
ゲルバナの出来上が
The bananas are ready. The bananas have become not bananas, gelatinous blobs coated with thin membrane. Maybe after Mayushii discovered that the phone wave name subject had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time. So,
だるよ。このバナナ食べてみようとは思わないか思うはずだ。我らの理念達成の犠牲となり散ったダルに敬礼。
so I'm pretty sure I know what's happening there, but again, I'm not gonna spoil it.
すげえまずそうじゃん。
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ、遠慮することはない。骨は拾ってやるから思い切ってズズイと行くがいい。
いらね。
ではマユリ、お前にその名誉を譲ろう。
り。なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。
Wait, you already tried one?
味もしないし、全然美味しくなかった。
She did try that.
デロデロでブニュブニュか。ダルよ、どう思う？
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。
This is gonna be turned into a private joke. I can feel it coming.
マユシー、あなたのバナナブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
And not even a good one. God damn that.
ダルくん、ダルくん、鼻血出てる。
いいから言ってみてください。お願いします。
あなたのバナナ、ブニュブ。
言わせるな、手の額。
Thank you. God damn it, Tika. Itaru? Itaru. The retreats after I hit him with the tissue bus. Mayuri looks at it with an innocent. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway.
ゲル状になったということは反固形。すなわち、分子同士の結びつきが弱くなっている可能性がある。
Oh, I guess it is semi-solid. It's not technically solid. Does it... I'm thinking about the four states of matter. Solids, liquids, gas, and plasma. It's definitely not plasma. Plasma doesn't have that much of a consistency. Plasma is weird. I can only think of two examples of plasma, which are fire and lightning, basically. Well, not lightning specifically, electricity in general. I guess it's solid, but it's also kind of liquid. Yeah, no, I guess it's semi-solid. What will have partially liquefied bananas?
そうか。わかったぞ。
I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle, then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand.
俺たちは冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが、実は違ったのだよ。
Probably because that's not a
さ
very
あ、お前たち。
hard conclusion to get to.
なんだってと叫ぶがいい。ここは叫ぶところだ。
The reactions are pathetically clear. Yeah, no smoke, Sherlock. You probably didn't understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分かってるっつうの。
Oh.
問題は、じゃあこの機能って何ぞ？
冷凍の逆なら
実に愚鈍な意見だな、マユリ。それでは普通の電子レンジと同じではないか。
じゃあどういうこと？
それが分かんないから悩んでるんだお。
He's right, to be honest, I haven't a clue. In any case, there's nothing that we can do about it now. It's time for the red and I do head to the Daviru. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of the students of Tokyo Denkyo University. Summer credits, basically we have to attend the seminar and grade a report. Come to think of it, that's what the seminar's about again. I'll look it up before the summer holiday begins. I shall have written it down.
ご覧ください。秋葉原駅前のビルに謎の巨大物体が墜落しています。
Oh, I have a mail. I was like, what's that? You know, I'm really sad about... Why does it cut off like that? Anyway, about dropping my UPA. Oh yeah, it's worse than last year when I missed my putting Fighting Hero Froggy. Ghetto Froggy. I feel your pain. That thing was worth a fortune. Our precious research funds. Oh wait, I should be reading this with voices. You know, I'm really sad about dropping my UPA. It's worse than last year when I missed buying my fatty Ghetto Frog. Mayushii. Mayushii. That's the one from last year, right? I thought that you weren't interested. Neither of these seems like a nice answer, and I'd like to be nice. So since I cannot be nice, I'm gonna go with the mean answer. There. Behind me is the election event of the job.
現在、警察による規制が敷かれ、ビルの前まで行くことはできませんが、遠くから見る限りでは、墜落した物体は人工衛星のように見えます。
As we cross the overpass, I connect UPX, and I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you usually see around Akihabara. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off.
ダルはラジカンに見物に行かないのか？
どうせ行っても見られないっしょ。もちろんネットに上がってくる情報にはほぼ目を通してるのだぜ。アットちゃんのスレ数100超えたし、勢いすげえ。
Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. Yeah, I think this is a good place to cut it. So I don't know if I can call that I made a ton of progress, but I tried. So I'm gonna try higher next time. I promise. Thank you so much for coming, my Ninja Pals. I'm having fun. I am having fun. I'm. The problem is that I chose very slow start games, very slow starts. But you know, once they get going, they will get going. At least I hope so for this one. I know the Persona does, but I don't know this one for a fact. But I think it will be. Hopefully, it's not like the biggest. Well, it's a visual novel. There's not exactly a lot of gameplay anyway. But hey, I answer a text. That's something. At least I'm past the prologue. I cannot say that I'm past the prologue on Persona 4. But anyway, thank you so much for coming, Ninja Pulse, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!